back on the road, loving our RV sometime lifestyle. This time, we're heading to a city we've always wanted to hang out in, but had just never taken the time to. Do you know where we're going? If you guessed Toronto, Ontario, Canada, you're right. It's perfect for us. Fun, historic, yummy food, a great transit system, and amazing views. Our first stop is Oakville, a suburb just outside of Toronto.
Good, how are you?
Good. Carrie?
Corey. I'm hoping you're expecting an RV.
At a Boondockers Welcome location. We love Boondockers Welcome. If you haven't tried it yet, you really should. This was a fantastic location at this gorgeous farm with a fantastic host. I'll put the link in the description so you guys can check it out too. I mean, look at this place, and it was all so close to the city.
We're near Toronto at a fabulous Boondocker welcome spot. I mean, just look at it.
So beautiful here.
And it's minutes from a train station that'll take us right down to Union Station in Toronto.
I'm really excited about that. I mean, how many times have we flown through Toronto, but we've never toured it or hung out there or checked it out.
I know we passed the airport yesterday. I'm thinking, we were there 3 weeks ago, coming on our way to get the beaver.
We were.
Here we are now, and we can check this place out.
And we get to stay at this Boondocker location for 3 nights, so that gives us lots of time, and we're super excited about that. So let's go check out Toronto, everybody.
See what we can find.
We were lucky enough to get a ride from our
Boondocker guy,
our host, and he brought us to the Oakville station, and then from here, so this is a GO train, whatever that means. We're going to go on it though. And it's about a 45-minute ride into Toronto. And how much did it cost us?
It was $38 for the two of us round trip.
Okay.
So $10 each way, $9 something each way.
And I think it runs about every half hour. So this seems like a pretty efficient way to get into the city. Mm-hmm. And then we'll buy city transit when we get there.
Yeah.
We'll show you.
Should we try upstairs?
Let's go. This will be a cool ride.
Anytime you get a better view, that's good.
All right. We're here, Toronto. Pretty good, huh? This is a halibut steak that we've got in this St. Lawrence market. There's a fish place. I mean, there's food everywhere, whether you want like stuff to take home or stuff to eat here. It's really good. Check these out. That looks yummy, eh? Check out the salmon and halibut kebabs. Oh my lord, does that look good? And only a mere $32.99 a pound. Check out the size of those scallops.
For $34 a pound. We are in Canada, right? Kilogram?
No, because then it would be $80 a kilogram. That's why they're telling you in pounds.
Should we get one of those?
I went on this website called onedayitinerary.com because whenever I'm sort of researching a place and what do I want to see or do there, I always get, take this tour, take that tour, and I'd really like to explore more on my own. So I went on this onedayitinerary.com and they set Toronto up perfectly for us. So we're just following along on the itinerary that they had, and we have now made it to the Distillery district, and we're going to go in and check it out and see what's there. Come on. Oh, I want to mention, in this Distillery district, I think there's lots of historical buildings and cool architecture and fun stuff. Come on. This is very interesting. So this was, in fact, a distillery at one point, and these tanks is where they would put the 100% alcohol and then combine it with other things to bring that alcohol content down, and then it would get aged in barrels. According to our one-day itinerary, we're going to leave the Distillery district, get on a cable car and head over to the CN Tower.
Yeah.
Let's try it out. Let's go.
We've left the distillery. We're on our way. We're on a cable car. I think we do a transfer to a subway. It's actually, with Google these days, it's pretty easy. Public transit's pretty easy, and it's quick to get around. So we're headed towards the CN Tower.
Come and hold me. Yeah, I know you need some cure for all the pain. What can I do? I keep falling for you. Wrong fall so true. I keep falling for you.
I don't know what we have to do next, but we have a ticket.
Here we come out of it.
Now we're on the subway, and we're gonna go to the next stop near the CN Tower. Look around, I think we found the Times Square of Toronto. Check it out.
But it's hard to feel the tension. What are you dreaming of?
Okay, we had a little mix-up. I put CN Tower into Google, but Google just really wanted us to come to this Dundas Square. So we're here, we've seen it now, but we're nowhere near the CN Tower. Back on the subway, heading back to Union Station, and we'll go from there.
I keep falling.
Found it!
This story is love. This story is love. Yeah, I know you need some cure for pain.
It's pretty crazy, isn't it? I don't even know how many floors up we are, but it's high.
I think this level's like around 1,200 feet.
Wow, hey? We can go outside from here. Come on. Cool, huh?
It is. It's nice to be outside, but it's a little bit cagey.
It is, but we can see Lake Ontario. There's a lot of boats and a ton of buildings. So we've done some learning while we're here at the CN Tower, and a few facts. They started building it in 1973,
and completed it in 1975. And at that time, it was registered as the tallest freestanding structure in the world, and held that record for 30 years.
30 years, that's a long time. And I think that really they built it for bragging rights.
Yeah, I think CN wanted to prove the might of the Canadian industry at that time.
It did solve a communications problem though, because I think there was a lot of buildings growing tall here in Toronto, and then they were having broadcasting trouble, so having the highest point gave them a place to broadcast from.
And the top of the, what is it then?
It's like a needle.
The top of the needle is, I think, 1,815 feet. I think we're at about the 1,200 foot level on this platform. There is another viewing platform about 350 feet higher as well.
And it has a glass floor. That was really cool. It also has a restaurant that you can go to, and you can now walk around the edge outside hanging from a rope. We won't be doing that, so don't get your hopes up.
We'll save that for next time. You always leave a reason to come back, right?
Yeah, okay. I'll let him hope for that. Let's go see what else we can find.
All right. So we're heading out. Do you think there's a gift store?
What? They're gonna funnel us through a gift shop?
No way.
Who does that?
That never happens.
Look at this. Maple popcorn, maple tea, maple cookies, maple syrup. These guys put maple on everything.
Wow.
It's a blessing, no more stressing. So if you want to.
So next on our one-day itinerary, we are leaving the CN Tower and we're going to Kensington Market, which apparently has a whole lot of really cool places to eat. So that's where we're headed.
I know you need some cure for all the pain. And I keep falling for you. Wrong for so true. I keep falling for you.
We're here at Kensington Market at the Vegan Extremist. Who knew? But the point is that we came here to try some different food and something new. So we're here. We just asked what was good. That's what we're getting. We'll see.
So what do you got?
I don't know. One of them is a chickpea dish and the other's called biryani, and it's a fried rice thing. They smell really good. They have lots of good sauces. I am looking forward to this. I think this is going to be good. So we'll let you know. Maybe you want to come here. I'm not sure what that sign says, but this was a really good place. The food was so delicious. It was a bit spicy, but you can choose what level of spice you want. And really, I only chose medium. But so good. And we have lots to take home. We could have went with small. We went with large. Our day here in Toronto is coming to an end. We thought we were going to go do a whole bunch of other things, but then we ran into the Toronto sign.
Yeah, and the sun's going down, and I think we're going to head back.
We are. It has been so fun, and that's the beauty of the one-day itinerary is it's a great guide, good places to stop. We ate well, but we didn't have to do everything.
No.
And so it was great suggestions. We loved it, and we're going to use that in all the other cities that are coming up.
Yeah, no, it was perfect.
It was. So, back to Union Station. Toronto was great, and now we're moving on again. Stay with us for our next webisode where we get wet at the world-famous Niagara Falls, and not the way you think we will either. Hit subscribe and come along for the ride. Thanks for watching.